But that Deadpool thing that we've been using, it's getting kind of... We won't be able to say it anymore.
Yeah, it's not number one no more. The pun won't be intended.
No, the pun's pretty bad. So the next, let's go to our up. So let's recap. The box office top 5 for this week: Gods of Egypt number 5, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot number 4, Deadpool number 3, London Has Fallen number 2, and Zootopia number 1. Zootopia, bro, has a lot of people in it. Tommy Chong, I'll smoke to that.
Who wouldn't?
Upcoming attractions: 10 Cloverfield Lane. So you said you really wanted to see it.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And I think your thing was like, I didn't even know I wanted to see it. Something like that. You said something like that. It's got John Goodman in it, and
all I know is I remember briefly seeing
that's him.
John
Goodman's the main character.
And then when we saw
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Gallagher Jr., Cindy Hogan. Just because she's got a cool name, I gotta say that.
I think she's hot too. Yeah, she's hot.
Cindy Hogan?
I'm sure she is.
She's got really short hair. She's got a dude haircut. But that movie looks good. But I gotta say no because I haven't seen the first Cloverfield. So I haven't seen the first Cloverfield. So I have to say no. You said yes,
she's
but I don't know if you said that you. I don't know if you did. You see the first Cloverfield movie? Why am I asking you if you've seen the movie?
Of course I haven't.
Of course I have not, as he would say. No, actually, you wouldn't say it like that. But no. So, do you want to see 10 Cloverfield Lane though?
Yes, sir, Bob.
So you would want to see the first Cloverfield then, presumably.
Presumably.
So all right. So I say no because I haven't seen the first one. The first one looks stupid. I don't like how the movie was in the first movie. It was filmed in like first person shooter, and I don't like first-person shooter film movies. So the next movie coming out this weekend is The Brothers Grimsby. It's got Sacha Baron Cohen. You guys might know him from crap. I can't think of the name of Sacha Baron Cohen. Hold on. I think he was Borat. Thank you, myself. Good Deadpool. He was Borat. He was Theoli G. He was one of those. He was one of the brothers in the Brothers Grimsby
movie.
He's one of the main actors in this movie. But anyways, like I said, he's just a hilarious person. Also in the movie is Rebel Wilson, Penelope Cruz. And the other brother in the movie is Mark Strong. And it's also got Isla Fisher. Oh my god, Isla Fisher is so hot from Wedding Crashers, bro. Oh my god. Shit. I would ride her with 2 dicks. Alan's 2 dicks.
Wait, what?
Anyways. Alright, so that's all. That's the movies coming out, and that's the movies all coming, going on and everything. So let's recap. Cloverfield's coming out this weekend. 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's a J.J. Abrams movie. The same dude who did Star Wars. The new Star Wars. The same dude who did all the new adaptations to Star Trek. Except for the newest one coming out. That's the dude who did Fast and the Furious. He's coming out with the new Star Trek movie. And you are up to date. And The Brothers Grimsby, that's another movie that's coming out. And that's with Sacha Baron Cohen. And it's from the same producers who did the Theoli G, Borat, all that good stuff. Man.
You and those movies.
I love movies, bro. Movies and everything. I'm all about it. I'm glad that we got G2 back to help me with all the information stuff. Helps me out a lot. World Series of Fighting comes out this weekend. The main event is Justin Gaethje versus Brian Foster. We don't have to do the shit picks this week. We're off right now. Let's just let it be known.
Yeah.
This is garbage time with Brian Kendall. He is losing his ass.
They're both,
but he did win. You did win this last week.
No, I didn't.
Let's recap the Ilir Latifi. That was the match that we didn't know who won. Ilir Latifi beat
the living hell out of that poor human being.
Didn't beat him that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Well, I didn't even see the fight. I was just going.
You were sleeping. Beat Gian Vellante. Ilir Latifi beat Gian Vellante. So, but we both had Gian Vellante, so that pick was irrelevant.
You suck.
But you did beat me because the only time that we went against each other was on the Misha Tate fight. Misha Tate won. We both took Nate Diaz, bro. When the rest of the world was taking Conor McGregor, we both took Nate Diaz.
Well, that's because we're from Stockton. And
and we Nate know our Diaz
shit.
Won.
We know our shit.
Misha Tate looked really good. Jumped on the back in that the fifth round.
Locked in the
she was losing, dude. She was gonna lose the fight. She was losing. She won the. She was either gonna lose.
Holly home.
Yeah, she was either gonna lose or it was gonna be a tie. Yeah. And after the fight, but she went for the kill in the fifth round.
Naked choked in, and she got the under the jaw locked, and even when she got flipped over Holly home. She held her on and flipped her back on top of her and wrapped the legs around the body, and it was over.
Dude, just jumped, got the back. It was a not that great of a takedown, but it worked.
She did what she had to do.
Put her to sleep, and she went to sleep. Unlike Conor McGillicuddy,
he tapped out
like a little girl. Anyways, no, I'm just playing. No, I would have. I don't know if I would have tapped her. I would have went to sleep. Like that, all the fighters are saying, "Go to sleep, dude. Just go to sleep." Yeah. You look more manly after.
It's not that bad.
All you're gonna do is take a nappy nap. Yeah. Nap. Invicta Fighting Championship. That's the all women's league. They have 2 title fights, and their fights are on Saturday. Gonna be a good one. It's got Ayaka Hamasaki against Amber Brown for the women's atomweight title, and Vanessa Porto against Jennifer Maia for the women's flyweight title.
I got the Asian and Jennifer.
So you're gonna take Jennifer Maia and Ayaka Hamasaki. Yep. Jennifer Maia's got a famous last name.
Damian Maia. And then I want Brian Foster.
Damian Maia's a beast. I don't know if they're related, but
probably not.
But anyway, all right, so we got all that out the way.
That's the same chances of me being related to Daniel Bryan, because his last name is really Danielson.
Bryan Danielson? Or
the chances of me being related to Luke Bryan.
No, garbage time. So what I was thinking about for tomorrow's podcast is that we do a little bit of letting the people know a little bit more about each other. So I was thinking, like, we would ask each other, like, 20 informative questions that maybe somebody out there that listens to us might want to know about each other.
About ourselves.
Things that, because we're starting to get more and more followers, and we're starting to get more and more people to listen to the podcast. Believe it or not, bro, people are listening. It's not me, because I ain't listening to it.
Well, at least not this much.
No, dude, I stopped listening to our own podcast after, this is what, our 12th podcast, 11th podcast, something like that.
It's 10th.
This is like our 6th week doing it, so I want people to know who we are.
Or at least a little more about us, I understand.
Yeah. So I need to create some more outlets for people to get a hold of us. I need to create a Twitter handle for the podcast. I need to create dude, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm actually thinking about building a website. Thinking of actually building a website for our podcast. I'm thinking outside of the box here. I'm trying to get us out there. I understand. So right now you can hit him up at Brian Kendall, BryanKendall on Facebook, and you can hit me up at James Himley. I assume everyone knows how to spell James, Himle. And if you don't know how to spell James, you don't need to look me up. This
is true.
You don't fit the criteria necessary to follow somebody as logically inclined as myself. Anyway, you lack the knowledge is what I just said. And to dumb it down for even you, sir, Brian Kendallson. Brian Kendallson. That means that, if you're too stupid.
You even sounded like a little bit like Pat Morita right there.
Brian Kendallson.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Pat Morita.
Miyagi.
Yeah. And man, we always gotta talk about that. Why we always gotta talk about the Tinseltown Stiffs, bro?
I don't know. I'm such a depressing person. Leave me alone.
As Kevin Smith would say, he was a big bucket of wind. So,
shit.
So he lived his life. He had a long life. He was in his 70s, 80s when he passed.
He was in his somethings.
You're the one who brought him up, bro. You're the one who brought him up, man. Anyway.
So in this week's episode of Lucha Underground, you get to watch a really big buff man.
Segue.
Who looks like he's on steroids, put a chick through a table.
Oh, dude, that was sick. Okay, so it started out, the curtain jerker was the Mac versus Marty the Moth Martinez, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Didn't you end up telling me he's related to the Bray Wyatt and
Bo? He looks like
Bo
he could.
Dallas?
He looks like he can.
Yeah, and then when you said that,
it was a joke, but he does look like Bo Dallas a lot of it.
Even Bray, without the.
He looks like he's right, the perfect mix. He's like a fat,
like a cousin.
He's like a fat Bo Dallas.
And Bo Dallas is already kind of extra,
he's got a dad bod.
He's he's
got a dad bod.
Hashtag social something.
Social jobbers. But if they just call the 423 get fame, gotta hold the famous B, they wouldn't be jobbers anymore.
They'd be robbers.
They'd be jobbers.
They'd be
they would be jobbers to robbers.
Crime time. Man, I wish they'd bring crime time back.
Millions of dollars. Oh, that's not them. Okay, so the Mac, he's like a throwback superstar. That's what I got from him. He's he's got that big body. He's strong. He's huge. Yeah, and he does all the throwback moves, bro. He's got.
I saw.
Compared to all the luchas that are flying around and shit, compared to Prince Puma, Phoenix, and fucking
Puma ain't
Pentagon.
Nobody got shit on Puma.
Even Mil Mortes, he doesn't fly around like any of those guys.
In the triple threat match, Puma, it was the shit.
Okay, we'll get there.
I mean, Mil Mortes was the shit. He ended up purely dominating in the end, but when it comes to flying around the temple.
So yeah, the Mac versus Marty the Moth Martinez.
Marty won.
Marty the Moth, yeah, because the Mighty Mosa, I don't know how.
Yeah, some female got in the way and cost him the shit, didn't it?
Yeah, Marty the Moth hit a flying knee drop from the top, and the Mac face planted, and Marty the Moth Martinez covered him, and then they introduced Mighty Mosa, and anyway, she looked kind of like a fucking peacock sort of. Anyway. Taya versus Cage. That was the next match. It was supposed to be
Johnny Mundo versus
Cage in anything match. In anything goes, no DQ match.
But
Taya
came out and decided to take the ass whooping to start.
She said that she essentially said you already got your ass whooped by Johnny Mundo. Let me whoop that ass. And she's a chick who is like a twig compared to Cage, because Cage is jacked to the gills.
For her small figure, she ain't small, I guess, but compared to Cage's size, she's very kind of petite.
Like I said, Cage is fucking jacked to the gills, bro.
She's actually, for her size, she's fit, but she didn't stand a chance against Cage.
Oh, dude, she's yoked, man. She's She's fucking yoked. She's trained by Lance Storm. That's what we learned about her today. And then, so Johnny Mundo came in
take a beating too.
And interfered. A little too late. Already done got her ass whooped, put through two tables, like you said.
Well,
where the Dudleys have been Jewing us on our fucking table action. since they're back.
Cage has been making
Cage made up for it in Aces. With fucking the double fucking smash. Oh my god.
Well, he took a suplex from her inside the
ring.
From
the inside